Shit, it's been a long time. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Who are you guys?
I don't know who these guys.
No, I know these guys. I don't know you.
Whoa.
Same.
It's been a while since the podcast, so we need to go back in time a little bit.
Hunter's
Cheers
parents
to that.
came and brought Twinkies, of which I am yet to see them.
Well, they are not going to go bad. You don't have to worry about that. Those things will last forever. Yeah, my parents came to Korea, and they wanted to be on the podcast, actually. But
Unfortunately, timing issues.
yeah, timing unfortunately didn't work out. But before we get into that, how's everyone been? What's been going on? People look different.
Someone looks different, more different than others.
Yeah, doggo, you get a haircut?
Yeah.
You shave a little?
Shave a little bit, shaved it down to like 0.8. Got a haircut.
So yeah, I got a haircut.
Looks great.
Wasn't by choice that I got a haircut.
Involuntarily.
It was a hot moment, you know? One of them fire decisions.
Gotta be careful with those bottles.
Yeah, my hair caught a light at a party. I'll post a picture. Hunter, please edit.
Yeah, you gotta edit this
Already?
picture this time.
Yeah, my hair caught a light from one of those sparklers. If you've been to a club in Korea, you know that if you order a bottle, they give a sparkler and...
It's like a flare. with
Yeah,
little
kind of.
sparks.
It's more of a flare than a sparkler.
Yeah,
You're
it's
right.
not
No,
like
it is. It's super huge. And I held it up, and the thing was just
Wow.
shooting super
You didn't hold it
high.
up. You were fucking almost
No, I was
kissing,
you were
kissing that.
holding
I was
it next
holding
to
the
your
bottle.
head.
No, I was holding the bottle.
But next to your head.
I was holding the bottle, and the thing was just fucking.
No, you
up
were
there.
holding it
Jesus
like
Christ.
here.
No, but if you see the picture, you can see the thing was fucking skew. If it was straight, I would have just shot away, but it was curved.
It was so you're
And then-
blaming the bartender.
Oh yeah.
The first time I saw the picture, it looked like someone photoshopped it, so I thought you were joking.
Oh yeah. No.
I was like, that doesn't look like real fire. That's
no,
that's Photoshop
that was
for sure.
Fire.
And when you see the video,
Yeah.
his head is on fire.
No, and then the person next to me
in
just
the
started
video,
hitting me. Yeah.
In the video, there's somebody who's like, oh, yeah. kind of like, hey, trying to grab your attention for a while before anyone did
Yeah.
anything.
She could have saved me if she was more visible. But I appreciate.
She should have just slapped the hell out of your head.
No. Yeah, and then Theo just started whacking me. I was like, what the fuck? He just-
But yeah,
Yeah.
like you talked about this goddamn, like how it would have smelled in there.
No, but it smelled so bad. And like, the more I just started doing this, my hair just came out in clouds. I was like, what the fuck? So I went to the bathroom. I just fucking put my head under the sink and I was just... And some guy kept on trying to open the door. He's like, I need to pee. I'm like, I'm busy. Look, man, you pee. You piss your pants. This is important. So I was just fucking washing my hair in the bathroom at FF.
So my question is, after your hair caught on fire and you go to the bathroom and you're washing it and trying to get it, I guess, not to smell or
Yeah.
whatever, were you then like, damn, I gotta go home, my hair just caught on fire? Or were you like, I gotta keep partying, my hair just
No,
caught on fire?
I'm not gonna keep. I was talking to Lauren afterwards. I was in fucking shock. Like, I looked calm. I was just after I washed my hair, I tied it up. I was like, oh, it looks normal when they tie it up and just cover off. But I was just so fucking shocked that my hair just bent off that I just like I sat down, I took a drink, and I was just like, what the fuck happened?
And how was the next morning?
And then when I eventually went home, everything just started like I took a shower because I still smelled a bit, and then get the smoke out as well, and I was like, oh my god, half of my hair's just fucking gone, and I take a scissors and I'm crying, and I just start cutting my hair in the shower. I just start cutting, and Lauren wakes up and she's like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like,
Wait, so
I
did you
just-
cut your hair?
yeah.
Wow, it looks good. I thought you went to like an actual barber.
No, I just
Damn.
I stood in the bathroom just fucking crying, cutting
Man
my
of
hair.
many talents.
And Lauren's like, you could do this in the morning. I'm like, I can't. It needs to be done now.
I cut my hair in the bathroom too.
Oh yeah?
This guy.
You want to show me? What
Later.
kind of you got a V?
Hey,
you got a triangle?
You can't say that and not show.
A landing strip? What you
Saturday.
If you want more content like what you've been seeing here, but a little bit more raunchy, a little bit more unfiltered, a little bit more crazy,
But also a lot more educational.
in some ways, check out our Patreon where you can see clips like this.
And she was like, she comes closer, and then she's like, you want? And I'm like, no, I can't.
Yes, but I can't.
Yeah, that's the answer. It's like, I do, but...
We just said it directly. Oh, you jerk off a lot.
Oh no, I just remembered. There is no way that it wouldn't turn you on if a woman said to you, "Slap me with your penis." Smack my face with your penis. That would be
Why
okay.
is he
That
so
would
visceral?
be. That would be very.
Why is he so visceral? That's exactly what happens on our Patreon. So if you like more of that, don't hesitate to subscribe.
Only $5 a month. Go check us out over on www.patreon.com/those4
From guys.
And back to the episode.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
that was my weekend. That's why I look so
Traumatizing.
different.
Was there any pain? Like you didn't burn yourself or anything?
So like the funny part is, thank the Lord my hair was that long, because I mean this is where it got to. I sort of just cut above here, but there was no pain because it just took so long because I had so much hair to get through. So yeah.
But yeah, if you hold a
Upside.
flamethrower up next to your head.
Yeah, no, Jesus. That's fun. And I saw a couple of pictures from some of my friends who were out last night. Do you know they were also playing with those fucking things again?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The people who were there and saw my hair catch a light went back the next day and put the fucking things in their mouths.
I feel like you're gonna have trauma now. Every
I
time
am,
you go to
no,
the
I am.
Club and you see
I
those
am.
things
Next time you
coming,
get a bottle, you're
Next
gonna be
time,
like, no flare, please.
No flare. Oh, yeah.
no birthday flares next year.
Hey, birthday flares, lads. I'm out.
So yeah, that was the most recent
Yeah.
thing to happen.
And then we went on a little trip.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some of us.
Some of us.
Yeah, I had to move.
And how was the move?
Not bad. Yeah.
We talked a little bit about your house before, but you liking it?
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Nice.
I like it a lot. More spacious. It's like a little loft, so got the bed upstairs and a few little things there, and then everything downstairs is just kind of like a living room.
How
great.
how high is your like that upstairs section? Can you stand on your knees? I know you can't stand upright.
I can stand on my knees, yeah. But
Nice.
like
Nice.
if I stand straight on my knees,
Nice.
like, well, okay, let's put it like this. If I stand on my knees straight, like my head touches the ceiling. But given that I have a mattress there, if I'm on the mattress and I stand on my knees, I can't like.
You don't have to be on the mattress.
Yeah, no, but it was great. I had to clean my old place. I had to clean the new place because it was pretty filthy.
You
So-
don't. I was gonna say because you had to clean a new place. You don't have to clean your old place. You just leave. That's the
Yeah.
Korean way.
I could,
But you can't, right?
But isn't
Yeah,
it
I
like
don't-
they'll take your deposit
No,
away?
they won't.
No, and my place doesn't have
Yeah.
didn't have a deposit because it was provided by the school.
Ah.
So I could have technically just left it and not care, but like
But you're not.
I don't know.
You're
I
not
don't,
an asshole.
Yeah, I don't feel good about
Yeah.
that.
For those who don't know, when you move houses in Korea, many Koreans don't clean up after they leave.
I
And
learned
that's
that the
because
hard way.
most Koreans, when moving into a place, hire a cleaning company.
Yeah.
So people sort of just have that expectation of,
But-
oh, I don't need to clean up because the next people to move in.
You know
will
what?
hire someone."
I feel that. I understand that. But at the same time, god damn, people are fucking filthy.
No, yeah, no, for sure.
Jesus Christ. Because
you
all
see?
right,
What did you see?
When I left my place, like it was fine. Like there were a few things that I moved around and kind of like cleaned with a like a wet tissue or like mopped it, and it was all right. It wasn't like a big thing to clean. But yeah, the new place like fucking had to clean everything, dude. And then we had to move the washer machine because it wasn't working. Turned out that one of the sockets in the back was not working well. So we had to move it out. And I shit you not, there were like 20 caps of like soju bottles there.
You might
And-
want to take a blue light.
But here's
double check
the
the
weird
area.
shit. It's like, how the fuck did the soju caps get in there? There is no space in between. It was so bizarre.
He was
It
hiding 'em.
nasty.
He's hiding it
In
from
case
his-
of like an apocalypse.
Yeah.
God, it was nasty as
Gotta
fuck.
trade them bottle caps.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Korean currency in 2050.
And the wallpaper is a little bit dirty too. Like
Oh, they
has
didn't
some
change it?
stains. No.
They don't have to change it anymore.
Oh yeah.
I read about some rule that they need to change it every 5 years now. Or technically there was, because the old rule, maybe, please any Koreans watching, correct me, but the old rule was they need to do it every 4 years or if people change, tenants change.
Yeah, that's what I always
But
thought.
I think they removed the tenant changing one.
Fucking wall.
But
I
it's
hate
not
that
that
wallpaper,
bad.
though.
It's just it's a little bit kind of like, but it wasn't
Getting kind of
that bad.
yellowy.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some like, Anyways,
My place has like that. Has like the new version of the wallpaper. They don't use that one that like all the old Korean apartments use. It's like a mushy wallpaper thing.
Bushy?
know.
I don't
Yeah,
know. I don't
it's
know.
like-
If that's the word you're using, dear God, you need to
I don't know.
check out that wall.
But it's kind of like foamish, like the actual pad. It's like padding almost. It's not a paper.
I don't know.
I
I've
think
been
it's
to
the
your
ones they
house, I
sell
don't
in
recall
Daiso.
touching any walls.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't even remember that place.
Yeah, no, same. The last thing I remember there was traumatizing.
Which, by the way, we still haven't found this pot.
Where the fuck did that park?
Oh, wait, so I bought a new pot. Did you guys know Bugatti makes pots, makes kitchenware?
Like the car brand.
Yeah.
What?
So now I have a Bugatti pot.
So girls, what kind
He'd
of
be cooking real fast.
You have a Bugatti?
so
Like,
good.
yeah, I got
Yeah,
a Bugatti.
Bugatti pot.
Yeah, it doesn't cook fast. Fuck.
Fuck, it's so good.
But yeah, so liking your new place.
Yeah. So I cleaned the shit out of that and moved in all the stuff. And right now I'm almost done, like putting everything in its place, organizing everything how I want it to be. Took a while because, like, turns out I have a lot of shit, and I think I need to throw some more
You kind
things
of
out.
never realize until you move. You're like, why the fuck do I have this?
Yeah, and no, yeah, like there's some things that are just kind of like, yeah, I should keep this, but where the fuck do I put this so that it doesn't affect how the apartment looks, you know?
I like the feng
The
shui.
aesthetic.
Yeah.
The feng shui.
No, I just want it to look nice, but it's getting there. It's almost there. I think like one more day and I'm done.
Okay, I was about to ask. Are you saying like it's almost there? Like you need another month?
Nah.
Or
Month?
when we come,
Yeah, it's gonna be done.
minus him, it's gonna be good.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. Yeah.
Did you guys eat jjajangmyeon when you moved in?
No.
Oh, Sophie's a fake Korean.
But
Hey, mine was
I
great.
do need to get chairs for when you guys come over.
I sit on the floor, baby. Sit on your lap.
He's real Korean.
Sit on your bed.
At least give me a chair.
I'll go to Daiso and get one of those, like what are they, camping chairs? They're like
You can take one of
5,000.
these four over
No,
here
no,
that we
not
have.
even
yeah.
this one.
Maybe you'll-
Get like that small one that's just like a triangle.
Yeah.
So speaking of trips,
Yeah, let's talk about the big trip
About
we
the,
went on.
Finally, we went on the ski trip.
Yeah.
We've been talking about for
Well,
months.
snowboarding trip.
Snowboarding trip,
it
yeah.
was, yeah. So originally, you kind of thought you were gonna do skiing,
Yeah, and then because you guys were like, well, you're both gonna snowboard, I said, fuck it, let's go.
and do you regret that decision, or were you happy with it?
The only thing I regret was saying I'm goofy. So yeah, for those that don't snowboard or skateboard or whatever, regular and goofy depends on like how you stand on a board.
Yeah.
Yeah, like which.
And
Which foot
which
you
foot
have
is
in
in
front.
front. So normally most people go left foot front, and I was like, fuck it, I go right foot front.
Well, I did like
Oh.
what I've always like when I've started skateboarding and stuff. Like something that I always learn to check on someone is like see which way they jump, when like which foot they land on,
Yeah.
and the way that you had done that. I was
Yeah,
like,
no, no,
well,
look,
if
yeah,
you've never
the-
done it before and this is your first time
Yeah.
ever doing it, you might as well just try goofy since that's the way your body naturally moved. So yeah, I attempted that, but
No, yeah, no, regular. So I skated for like, snowboarded for like 5-6 hours, goofy, but I was 9 times out of 10 getting regular. Yeah,
you look goofy. I'll say.
it was super fun though, super fun. I don't regret it.
It was like, yeah, I got a new hobby now.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
so
yeah.
fun.
So it was your first time ever.
First time
skateboarding. And you had never like skied or anything like that either.
Nope. I
First
don't know
time on
why.
the
As an
snow.
Icelandic
Which is
person, I don't know.
funny,
But
yeah, because you come from the land of ice and snow. You should have just been fucking eating that snow.
I sh-
Well, he
well,
did
I
fucking
was.
eat it.
I was
Okay, to be
definitely-
fair, he was eating snow.
My body still hurts. Like my back is fucked still. It's horrible.
But you had a good time.
Not-
You took some.
No,
Getting
the,
used to
the
it.
first 2 hours, the look on this man's face.
It was not fun. Not gonna lie, it was not. Like the first run was not fun.
Yeah.
I remember Dogger saying, he was like, I can see how this could be fun.
Yeah.
And that's when I knew. I was like, this man's he's not having any fun.
But then I went for like the second run. I only fell like 5 times, and I was okay, I'm getting there. And by the end, I didn't even fall.
It sounded like someone like you like making them play a board game or like a new video game or something, and then been like, "Well, I can see how people who like this genre would like this game, but it's just not for me." Like that's how that kind of came across.
Yeah.
But
It was cold. Like my face was full of snow. My ass was
Your ass
hurting.
is full of snow as well, yeah. Each fall, I just see, like, in all the pictures, there's just snow on your backside.
someone said that about me too. I posted like a picture or a video of me going. Someone's
Yeah.
like, "That's a lot of snow in your butt." I was like, Okay, in my defense, I wasn't falling. I was just sitting down to let them catch up. But no, we had a good time. It was fun because I've been snowboarding a few times. I'm by no means good, but clearly more experienced than I had.
No, relatively
as people who
speaking,
never
he was
went.
good.
Yeah, comparatively,
Yeah.
But I'm still like beginner, maybe like low intermediate. But I was like, okay, we'll start you guys off on like the bunny hill. And they were like, okay, perfect. And we go outside and there's like this little like just like hangout area where you can just kind of like get your stuff on, maybe get used to standing on the board. And it's not a hill. It is I don't even know how to explain it. It's like the size of like walking up three stairs
Less
to a
than
flat.
3 stairs. At
Less than
best,
3
at
stairs,
best.
and then walking down 3 stairs. Like that's the amount of slope that there is for this thing. It's nothing. And we're sitting there and they're kind of moseying their way down, just kind of going really slow, basically on flat ground. And they were like just getting used to standing on the board, and it was so funny. My favorite part was Dogger. He would like make it all the way down. He put his hands up like kind of Rocky style. He's like yes, and then he would immediately fall.
Every single time.
Every time. Brandon did pretty good at first. I feel like your balance you were kind of shaky a little bit. I noticed, but you stayed the whole way. And then I told him, I was like, so you guys ready to go to the bunny hill? And Brandon was adamant. This is the bunny hill. I was like, this is not a bunny hill. He's like, no, this is the bunny hill. Like this is where people are practicing. Don't you see around us? And I'm like, Brandon, this is not the bunny hill. I was like, we'll go to the bunny hill, but this is not it.
We had different definitions of bunny hill.
Yeah, the bunny hill is like the beginner hill, like the level 1 hill. And we got up there and they were like, this is not a bunny hill.
Bunnies hop like yay high.
The first time.
Bunnies hop like yay high.
Yeah, that first run was something.
But I got a free lesson.
You did get a free lesson.
He was just sitting behind some guy explaining to other people. He just sat down.
I was trying to go past and I just saw this guy explaining. So I was like, let's sit down. I didn't feel comfortable going left or right. So I thought whenever they go, then I'm free. And then he just started giving her a lesson. I was like, fuck yeah, let's listen. And he was like, do this, do that. And then I saw her going. I was like, I'm doing that.
And by the end of the day, Brandon was helping other people.
Yeah, fuck. That woman at the last one, oh my God. I think her life flashed before her eyes.
Do tell.
Because I was zooming pretty quickly. And then I realized, fuck, so is she. But I'm a beginner, so I can't slow down that quickly either. And suddenly she realizes how close I'm getting. And she just goes, Muso, Muso, Muso. And she grabs me. And I'm like, I'm also scared. I was like, fuck. So we end up just going a little bit. And she looks and she realizes I'm not whoever she was expecting. Yeah.
Well, definitely, you're definitely not who she was expecting. Whoa!
And then she was just like, got something done. She's fucking weird. I was like, what?
Yeah.
But in the last few runs, my legs were dead.
You were by the last one. You're like,
No.
you guys go. I'm gonna chill. Ow!
That was so fun.
He was just shaking
But my
his
legs were
legs.
so dead. And then I did have leg day on Monday afterwards as well.
By the end of it, I feel like Dogger I feel like the first run, Dogger did a little bit better. Brandon, you were kind of stopping a few times, but Dogger would kind of like, what was your phrase of the day? Oh, he kept going, I'm just gonna send it. I'm just gonna send it.
I mean, hey, it worked.
You
by
never
then.
even stood up once. You just went.
So he would like kind of start out going pretty fast down the hills, but he would fall kind of hard when he was trying to stop. Whereas Brandon would go a little bit stop, little bit stop, little bit stop. So he wasn't having as much of like
Yeah.
painful
The
falls.
painful falls.
Whereas Dog was just having these painful falls. By the end of the day, Brandon was at the point where he was like just going at a good speed down the whole hill without falling. Whereas Dogger would just book it down the hill. He'd fall like 2 times, but he would book it.
No, he would go though. He would go so far.
By then I was so fast.
I just looked up and Dogger's just going.
And on that last run, it only took me like 30 seconds or something to go down that fucking hill. And by the end, I was like, okay, I almost made it without falling, going this fast. And this fucking girl comes in front of me, and I had to just jump, drop myself, so I wouldn't crash into her. So I don't count that as a fall. It was because of
A
her.
forced fall.
Forceful, yeah.
Yeah, but
To
they
save
they
her
were
life.
great by the end.
I would have killed her if I fucking crashed into her. I swear.
You should have.
I was going so fast.
Give us content. You should have.
Yeah.
There was a few times I would notice like we would get like down parts of the hill where it'd be like kind of softer, like more flat, and we would kind of stop and wait for whoever was coming behind us. And every time we do that, for some reason, other people would just kind of cut in front of us and just sit right in front of us.
Yeah,
so
this
many
happened so
times
many
I would look
times.
over to these guys and they're just standing literally a foot or two behind another person. They can't get up because they don't know how to like
Yeah,
go to the side.
yeah.
So the other person's just standing there in front of them for like 10 minutes, and they're like, I can't go until you go.
No, the worst part, especially like at the top before you enter, this. So many assholes just fucking
We
stood
would
there
sit down.
in the entryway.
We would sit down, put our shit on, and then people just went in front of us and sat down.
I was like, okay.
We're not skilled enough to get past you.
Just, okay, we just chilling.
Dogger had the great idea that I'm just gonna go off I'll come up from the side. I'll come in from an angle and then turn into the dip to go down.
When I got stuck.
He didn't turn.
There's these little like orange like fence like things that kind of keep you from going off
That are very
the trees
soft.
and stuff. And so Dogger's like, I'll glide around the orange things and then I'll turn into it. But he didn't know how to like keep going, so he just went into the orange fences.
And then I just kind of slid under it.
And I look over, and Dogger's like trying to climb back from like falling down the ditch.
Oh, God.
And then I grabbed like the stick to like kind of pull myself, but the stick just came out. So I just took my binding off and stood up on my back.
It reminded me of like a Mr. Bean sketch.
It was something like that.
Mr. Bean goes snowboarding.
A part of me wishes you would have recorded it, but a part of me is like, thank God he didn't.
No, we got a lot of good footage of you
Yeah.
falling and doing weird shit.
Yeah, it was great.
But yeah, overall, by the end, it was very fun. I'm
What-
ready to do it.
I did have half a conspiracy, Brian. Can you snowboard or ski? I fucking knew it. Mexican didn't want to come because you were scared of snow.
I'm not scared, dude. I have to move. What do you want me to do?
Convenient that he tried to move that weekend.
Yeah,
huh?
I mean,
His mother was like, "You could move in 3 weeks." Like, no, gotta do it this weekend.
I couldn't. My contract ended on Tuesday, so I had that weekend to move.
Yeah.
yeah.
Excuses.
But you have to come next time because
You have to come next time.
we decided we're doing season passes next year.
Season passes.
Yes.
Well, I think we'll go to all, like, 3 big places, right?
Yeah, there's Phoenix Park,
Vivaldi.
Vivaldi. Well, I don't know if Vivaldi technically is one of the biggest ones.
It's one of the popular ones because
It's
everyone
popular
knows.
because it's very close to Seoul.
A big
That's why
tour.
it's popular.
Ah, okay.
So the ones over in like Pyeongchang are Phoenix Park. There's Yangpyeong, which is like kind of on the way, and then there's one more in Pyeongchang that I forget the name of.
Okay.
But those are like the 3 big ones where they did like the Olympics and stuff like that because there's just not as many people that go all the way over there. Vivaldi is very popular and there's a lot of people there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then maybe
That's
we'll-
what
Then,
I've.
that's why I don't want to go to Vivaldi then.
Yeah,
I've heard it's nice. It's just there's a lot of people.
Too many people I could potentially kill.
Yeah.
maybe for our 3rd or 4th time we could go.
Yeah.
But
I would imagine it's probably better once you're on the intermediate slopes because you're
Oh,
not
yeah.
having as many people on the intermediates. But I'm assuming I've never been to Vivaldi, so I'm just going off what I've been told. But if you're on the beginner hills, there it's like
It's
everyone's
packed.
beginner, so
Yeah.
you're kind of.
it was nice. There weren't too many people there. It was nice.
Yeah, we had a good day.
Yeah.
For the lifts, we only like mostly waited like 2 minutes.
You know, because
Yeah.
when I went skiing, we fucking stood in those lines.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, no, it was insane. In fact, the intermediate was busier than
Oh, really?
the beginners. Yeah.
So if we go back again, do you think you're going to do snowboarding again, or are you going to try skiing?
I want to try snowboarding because I want to go regular instead of goofy and
Yeah.
have my feet the other way. But I mean, I like skiing as well. It's both are fun. I'll do
Yeah.
both.
There you
Fucking
go.
change it up.
Just carry your skis with you the whole time. Switch them out every now and then.
I think I will keep snowboarding and like maybe one day I'll try skiing, but I just kind of want to get good at it at least. Or
This summer we need to go board shopping.
sure, for sure. I was looking at those like those bindings where you can just step into.
But
Step
please,
into it, yeah.
They
please
are.
explain to Brian the board you want.
The board I want?
Yeah. Do you remember what you said? He wants a board with a long.
With a long cock on it. And when I can, like, in the future, when I can do jumps and shit, I want to do, like, a board grab, and then I can just, like, show it. What? That's a good idea at the time.
You might need a cover to get it into the park.
Probably, for sure.
Just have like a tape cover you can put on the bottom of it. Just be like, look, it's just a simple black board.
Now it's a
Peel it
black.
off,
Now it's a black one.
blackboard.
It's just Drake's one.
I don't think you can get a board long enough for that.
Dude, speaking of celebrity penises, my favorite thing about reading like political subreddits these days is how much people are talking about Hunter Biden, but obviously they don't say Hunter Biden; they'll just type Hunter. So I'll read things and it'll be like talking about whatever. And I don't know if you guys have heard about the controversy of his sex videos coming out and how some Republicans like showed what I forget her name. One of the Republicans, she like showed a picture of his naked picture in Congress. And so the joke online is, oh, Republicans just love Hunter's giant cock. And I'm just like, hey.
You gotta hear it somewhere.
It's the only time.
Interesting. But yeah, I checked the prices of those like bindings. They are expensive.
Yeah. I mean, a full board is gonna run you $800
With
for
shoe.
everything. Yeah, you got to get the boots, you got to get bindings, you got to get.
That's better than I
board's like
expected, though.
$400.
Yeah, it's not bad.
That's the most, and then you want to get boots, maybe $150. Bindings are like $150, and then assembly and stuff. I mean, you can put them together yourself, but it's probably easier if you have somebody else do it. They'll probably charge you $10 for it. But yeah, I mean, I know there's like 2 really nice snowboarding shops one's in Shinsa and one's like closer towards Gangnam that I've been to that also has skateboards, but they're mostly snowboarding. But they have some really nice deals and stuff like that, especially during the summer.
Oh yeah, I'm done to go check it.
All the time.
So that was a fun trip.
Yeah,
We got pretty plastered.
yeah. Are we allowed to talk about this?
So we paid for all you can drink drinks at the
ski place.
ski place with a dinner.
Yeah, there's like this
And
like a cafeteria area.
it's a cafeteria,
almost, yeah.
sort of at the place.
And we ordered like 3 or 4 different, 3 dishes, and then they had
Man, we had carbs on carbs on carbs.
it was great.
Oh,
Nachos,
Jesus. No.
chicken, and something else.
And
Fries,
pizza.
pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah, fries.
No, but that was just.
And they had like all you can drink for like
20 bucks.
$20.
So each time we went back, we ordered something entirely different.
Dude, these guys were trying to kill me. We get over there, and we're like, okay, let's just do a beer or whatever. So we do a beer, and we go back, and they're like, oh, but what if this time we did wine? I'm like, that doesn't sound like a good idea. They're
Number
like,
two,
no,
though.
let's just do it.
We went for gin tonic number 2, right?
Beer,
No,
gin
champagne.
tonic,
Champagne.
And then we just okay, red wine now.
Then we just kept the gin.
And then he jokingly said, "Let's chug it." Then I just chugged it. And then he chugged it. And Hunter was like, "No, I'm a pussy."
I just mixing alcohol does not.
And then
do
at the
good
end,
for
we're
me.
just like, dude, you tell us, what do you recommend?
Yeah,
we chose one of each. Just give us something.
What was the last thing he gave us?
He gave us like a highball.
yeah, it was like a
Highball. Yeah.
Sapphire Bombay highball. So we did that, and then
Then my jacket got stolen.
yeah, is that
Skip everything, then my jacket got stolen.
gotcha.
Dude, you just love losing jackets.
No. So here's the funny thing. It got stolen by, and we were 90% sure, a woman, because the only jacket hanging was a woman's jacket. And now you think, and the question,
it was the same color,
No,
right?
no, it wasn't.
Oh,
Everyone's been asking if it was the same color. It looked the same color when the lights were off.
Oh, yeah.
But when I went back the next day, man, the thing was black. I got a gray jacket. That thing was like silky pad.
Yeah.
Mine is not silky pad, and it's got fucking fur in the inside. It's like, how did they change this? And so my jacket's just been gone for a week, and I get a random message on Instagram last week Friday with some woman. She's like, "Hey, I have your jacket." And I'm like,
Who are you?
"Who are you?" I was just okay. And she calls me and she explains, oh, she has an apartment opposite Phoenix Resort, and she said she came to her apartment today and she just found my jacket lying there.
To be clear, that she rents out as an
So
Airbnb.
she rents her apartment out as an Airbnb.
Someone did just
Okay,
randomly
yeah.
put her jacket in her
Wait,
apartment.
so whoever stole it
So
just
whoever
left
stole
it in the
just
Airbnb?
left it in the Airbnb.
Damn.
And then she checked my wallet, she found my old student card, searched my name on Instagram, messaged me and was like, so, yeah, I've got your jacket. Then she said she'll send it to me, and I was like,
Nice.
thanks.
You had your whole wallet, all your American cards.
Yeah,
your
all my
AirPods.
credit cards, my AirPods, everything's in there.
Damn.
So at gym this week, I've been so angry. No earphones, just fucking pumping.
I saw this man on the subway with like wired in
The
headphones.
wired
What?
ones, oh.
The place
they're
that
so
we
scuffed
that he
as well.
lost his jacket. We just had some drinks there, and they asked me what I wanted, and I'm looking at the menu, and I'm just like, you know what I haven't had in a really long time is a Jaeger bomb.
That man
And
was
I'm
a
like,
god.
can we'll take 3 Jaeger bombs, please? And they bring us the 3 Jaeger bombs, and god damn, those were good.
This is the best goddamn drinks I've had in a
No.
fucking
We
bar.
had,
ever.
I
It
think
was
we had
so
like
tasty.
4 or 5
They
rounds
were
of
so
these
tasty.
things.
They were so
good.
tasty.
So yeah.
Now I'm back on the Jaeger bomb train. Next time we going out, I know what I'm getting. No more gin and tonics for me. I'm back on the Jaegers.
But then we spent like a fucking hour looking for a brand.
No, yeah, no. Then we just I kept on looking for my jacket for like an hour, being in circles.
I even like went back behind the bar and just started searching random shit.
When we went back the next day before leaving, just to double check, did my jacket appear? The door was open. So I just walked into the bar and I was like behind the counters, in like the little half a kitchen area. I was just like, get a jacket? Like,
Who are
in
you?
the lost and found. One of the homies, he sort of picked up, he looked at me, and then he just sat down again. No questions. I could have fucking robbed the place.
It's a fucking ski town in the middle of nowhere in Korea, I guess.
I could have robbed the place.
While we were outside walking around a little bit, we met this guy who is the Asian version of Brandon.
Oh,
Not
shit.
anymore.
Not anymore.
anymore.
Not
yeah.
anymore. My hair's cut. But
He had a giant
He got a
afro.
perm.
He was the guy who gave you that flare. He wanted to be the only
He
one.
came to FF and he gave me the flare. And then we had to walk home in the fucking snow. It
Yeah.
was snowing.
It was
And I got
great.
no
It was
jacket.
beautiful.
My
Oh, yeah,
nipples
you didn't
were
have a
so
jacket.
cold.
They
My
were-
nipples
so
were so
sad.
cold.
They
Yeah.
were cold. Everybody could see.
No, jeez.
But yeah, and I had a good nice sleeps on the floor.
I had a good night's sleep in the bed.
Where did I slept on the couch?
You slept on the couch, yeah.
Yeah.
You made ramen.
Yeah, I made
and you
ramen
ate
then didn't
nothing.
eat it.
No, yeah. I just woke up and I was like, what's
completely-
this?
I took
Yeah.
like 2 bites of it, and then my stomach kind of started hurting, probably from the 18 million different liquors that I had that night. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna lay down. I just remember laying down and passing out. Me and Dogger watched TV for a little bit because Brandon just went.
Oh, I was thinking
Oh, I
about-
remember.
was
I remember now.
Don't say it like that.
Well, what did you guys watch?
We're just flipping through.
we were just flipping the channels.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, where was I the other day? Oh, when my parents came to Korea, we were. I was at their Airbnb, and my uncle was like, "Is there any English news stations?" And I was like, "Yeah, there's like Aryang TV and like all these other ones." And he was like, "Can you find those for me so I can watch them?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." So I started flipping through the channels, and I'm thinking, oh, it's probably up in like the upper 100s, the 200s, you know where this is going. And I just hit one time, and it's just this girl full leg spread, and I was like, "What?" I just hit back, and my uncle who's sitting right next to me was like, "Oh, okay, well."
I'll check that out later. Aren't those like blocked though? Like you have to pay extra.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
watch
but it's just
them?
like a graphic. It's like an advertising graphic.
It's like the cover.
But it's not always blocked because I had a similar story when my sister and parents came. They stayed at a motel because the hotel we booked had something weird fishy going on. So we were like, no, this is suspicious. It was before I lived in Seoul, in the countryside. And so we cancelled and we just got them like one of those boutique motels. It's kind of like a hotel. But my sister's just flicking through and somehow she clicks a couple of things. And now she's just stuck on all the porn channels. And she starts panicking because she can't get back. And she turns the TV off. She turns it back on and it's just still porn. Oh, so good.
What is the difference between a motel and a hotel? Anyway.
The difference? Man, there must be some legal differences. I don't know.
So-
But I will say I love motels more than hotels.
I just know you don't get condoms when you go to a hotel.
I
Thank you,
think
doggo.
it's some of the services.
Yeah,
you
I think
get.
it's a service thing, and also I believe it's a a lot to do with like the reception area.
Yeah, like a hotel will have a restaurant, a dining area.
And a
Sometimes
lobby
it'll
and
yeah,
all that stuff.
lobby.
A motel just has a
typically they
window.
And typically hotels don't let you rent for 4 hours.
4
Yeah,
hours
motels
and,
just have
at
like
half price.
a little counter where you're like, yeah, give me the room, and then you go to the room. That's it.
They don't ask the name. They don't anything. It's just,
Yes.
here's your little kit.
They don't say like, I'm gonna need a credit card for the deposit or
Yeah.
anything.
You just hand them cash and
Some of them,
you don't even say their face.
Some of them cash only. No, but I legitimately love the motels in Korea more than hotels because they fucking put effort in.
No, I remember I went to,
That's
what
so
was
good.
it? I went for like the World Cup, the championship in Gwangju, I think. And I just booked a motel for 2 days.
Yeah.
That's pretty nice.
I think also a lot of the hotel rooms, quality wise or size wise, everything is just very similar to a motel.
Yeah.
Because like if you get a standard room, it's quite small, just as a small motel one
In
would
fact,
be.
you get the premium motel at half the price of a standard hotel.
Yeah.
You ballin'.
Yeah, I remember maybe the first time I came to Korea, I also just like, because I didn't know at the time, I was just like, yeah, I'll stay at this place, it's pretty cheap, and it was a love motel, and then I see like, oh, this room has like a jacuzzi and everything. Fuck that, I want that one. And it was still pretty cheap compared to the hotel prices. So I was like, yeah, okay. And I went, and it was a fucking great room. I still remember it to
No,
this day.
Did you use the jacuzzi?
Oh yeah,
no,
for sure.
My favorite time staying outside of my house in Korea has been at a motel with a jacuzzi.
Yeah.
Lauren and I went for like just a staycation, vacation thing in our city. And we're just looking at places, hotels and motels, and she saw one with a just fucking huge jacuzzi in the middle of the bedroom.
Yeah, that's exactly what I had too.
In the middle of the bedroom.
Yes.
And I was like, I didn't have any questions. I just said yes.
And it was big, it was spacious
No, I
too,
just
so
said
it wasn't
yes,
cramped
yeah.
or
I
anything.
just wonder how much like how they clean that shit.
I
don't know. I had my thoughts too, but I used it.
No, I had a thought. I just said, fuck it.
Yeah,
I
same.
got there and I emptied a whole bottle of shampoo into the fucking jacuzzi. I made all the bubbles. I climbed in. I drank sangria. And I was watching some fucking Korean show. Just like,
You know,
what are
and-
they saying?
For $50, you're not allowed to have those thoughts.
True.
For 50 bucks, we
And
go.
you know what? That time with the same, like basically same as you, right? I went and I'm like, I'm like, oh, I have my thoughts, but I was like, fuck it. I went in, turned on the TV, and that's when I first started watching League of Legends.
Oh, shit, baby.
And it was the
Nice.
world championship at the time.
Championships, no, that's
No,
always recommended.
For those who might not know about like the kind of hotel culture in Korea, I feel like in America at least, like hotels are seen as kind of like run down and dirty and like kind of like places for
Yeah, that's
like,
how it is
people
depicted
to
on
go.
shows and
Yeah.
stuff, right?
Yeah, and so but in
Breaking
Korea
Bad.
it's like very opposite, whereas hotels are relatively clean. I mean, motels, sorry, are
No, but that's
relatively
what
clean.
they call boutique motels.
But even like just the regular ones that are just like motels,
Wouldn't know.
Wow, you bougie.
they're still relatively clean and like they're pretty cheap. And the way that
And you
they
can rent them for 4 hours.
Yeah, that's the thing. So that is like the big appeal of it is
Yeah.
that you can go in and you can say I need it for the night and it's whatever price, or you just say I just need it for 4 hours, which
Yeah,
of
take a nap.
course- Yeah, take a quick nap, a quick rest.
Take
eat
a rest.
Eat some ramen. Yeah, just for 4 hours. And it's usually like pretty cheap, so you can get them for like $30, $20 for 4
Yeah.
hours or whatever. And that's what a lot of Koreans will do. Because I mean, we've talked about it on the podcast before in some of our earlier episodes about how Koreans typically live with their parents for a pretty long time. And so if you live with your parents, there's not really a place to bring your SOs and your partners to when you want to,
Or just strangers.
when you want to do the thing, when you want to do the thing. And so, or strangers.
Why did you say like that?
When you want to fuck or have sex.
And so these motels are like what basically like. So he said earlier, love motel, but like I feel like in like the American view of that, you think like a heart-shaped bed. And
Some of
like,
them have
I mean,
that.
they
No,
are.
they-
Yeah,
some
it
of them have
is.
that,
That's
yeah.
what it was.
Well, yeah, but that's not the majority of motels in
But
Korea.
that's what I went to.
yeah. But I'm just saying to give some information about this.
I remember I also went to one where inside the bathroom they had the bathtub, and next to the bathtub they had this sort of encaving into the wall, and there was like a massage bed.
Oh,
And I was like, I don't know what's going on in this hotel, but I'm lying on that bed.
Did like have phone numbers by default?
Oh yeah. No. So what they do is they've got like a tissue box, and on the tissue box they've just got like phone numbers printed, so you can,
Jesus.
So you
Call.
can
Phone a
so you
friend.
can
Phone a
use-
friend.
Phone a friend.
phone a friend. No, I was like, this is insane. No, it's insane. But
Phone a friend. That's funny.
before I moved to Seoul, I came to Shincheon once to go to the embassy, and I just told Lauren, didn't book a hotel. I'll just find something cheap. And I walk into a motel by myself, and I just, asked the guy for a room, and he looks up, he's like, oh, okay, sure. And he looks up again, he's like, just one? Like, just you? And I'm like, yeah, just me. And the small bag with all the condoms and like toothbrush and like, just all the sort of
No, I don't know what you're talking
toiletries. He sort of just moves it back. I'm like, I need to brush my teeth. I'm here alone, but I need to brush my teeth. Fuck.
Jack
Give
it
me my
into a
toilet.
condom.
Yeah, no, he thought he could save on those toiletries. I was like, it's $1. Let me brush my teeth, please.
I went to this one time that had like they gave you a giant wooden box. You open it up and it was like assorted.
Toys?
No,
Oh, okay.
that's what I thought was gonna. I was like, "What the hell am I opening?" And I open it. It's just like your toothbrushes are all laid out. The toothpaste is at the top. Like it's very much like it looks like a deliverable box that you get from like a subscription service for like what's the grooming company?
Manscaped.
Yeah, Manscaped. It looked like
yeah.
it looked like a box you would get from like Manscaped, but it was just like your toiletries and stuff. And I was like, "This is crazy."
Nice.
They do provide it. Like they give you some nice stuff and stuff like that. Yeah.
I always go crazy just for like earbud, like the fucking things to clean your ears with.
The Q-tips.
Q-tips, yeah. We call them like earbuds, but then I realized
That's interesting.
nowadays earbuds are fucking
Yeah.
earphones, right? So I was looking for the other word, Q-tips, yeah.
I don't even know why they're called Q-tips.
Okay, well,
Wasn't that just the original brand or something?
might
yeah.
be.
It's
No,
like a
might be.
Kleenex
Yeah,
thing.
might be.
Yeah,
So
yeah, it's
I love
Kleenex.
those Q-tips. Just, whenever you clean your ears, it
I
feels
always
so
hear
good.
people are like, "Oh, you shouldn't do that," but I'm like, "Fuck
No,
Yeah.
I don't care. They feel so
What are you
good.
supposed to do?
You're
How are you supposed to clean your
You're
ears?
supposed to like pour some saline in your ears and let it loosen the wax, and then you just shake it out. You
Contaminate my
essentially
brain?
Rinse it out
No
or
way.
I
something.
kind of want to go for like a ear cleaning though."
No, I want to. It's so good.
I've seen they like some of those advertisements for these little they kind of look like a bit like a screw, and you just kind of like spin it and
Oh,
then
yeah,
it just
yeah.
I
takes
have one.
everything out.
I have
Oh,
one.
for real?
It's
Does it work?
so good.
Ah,
Yes.
I saw it and I'm like, I want to try
like,
that.
I will say this: it isn't as satisfying
As the videos
as a
make it
Q.
seem?
No, as a like a normal Q-tip, but it's a lot healthier for your ear, and it's still so good. And sometimes I'll just use like, because one side's got like that screw thingy that you just twist in, and the other side's just got like a small little tiny spoon. Sometimes I just like taking that spoon and just
Just, like, spoon
scratching
it out?
the inside of my ear. No, not spooning, just like tickling my ear. It feels so good. Don't judge me. Don't judge me until you try.
I've seen in China they have those little spoon things, but they keep them on like their keychains. So sometimes you're just riding on the metro and then they just grab it and then they're just like, yeah, it's
God, that
nasty,
would
dude.
that would disturb me so much.
And then they lick it afterwards.
Oh,
They just do it and just like click click and just like, and then they just leave their
It
keychain
lands
there.
on your
Nasty.
pants. You're like,
Nasty.
I was gonna say, as a teacher, what's like the most disturbing habit you see from kids?
Define disturbing, because there's like some disgusting stuff.
What's
And then
what's
there's-
the thing that irks you the most?
Then there's weird. No, that's what I'm saying. Like define, because
I guess
some
not
kids
weird.
start humping stuff, and you're like two.
Or your dog?
I mean, the thing I see the most is like kids kind of eating their own snot.
Oh yeah.
I think that's just healthy.
No, he's not wrong.
That's for your immune system.
It's,
It's,
it's
For
your
real,
immune
yeah.
system. No,
Still,
that's
no.
good.
it's disgusting. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, but
But it's healthy. It's good. Next.
No, because like I had this one kid who would have a runny nose and it'd just be dripping, and he just go like,
yeah, one of the
Oh God!
Look into the camera deeply and just do it again.
Please no.
it tastes extra good when you do that.
Oh my god. Oh my
Remember that
god.
kid?
Yeah. It
Oh
was
my
like,
I was
god.
gonna say, what was your annoying habit as kids?
That.
Do you remember? That was you?
Oh, that was me.
Really?
me too.
Mine was always biting my nail. I mean, I still do, but biting
Bite
my
nails?
nails. Yeah.
I used to bite like the sides of my skin, but never
Yeah.
the nail.
Yeah.
I still bite the skin sometimes.
Yeah. So I pick a lot. I'm a picker now.
I did that, but then I think like I want like that shit that makes it taste disgusting. And then,
but
Yeah.
you
That's
know
what my
what?
dad always tried to do to me, but I wouldn't.
I have this other student who would sometimes like she would pick her nose and then eat it as well. But like my co-teacher would kind of call her out and like, oh, you gotta stop doing that and everything. And so she would like sometimes in class she would just do this. And it's like, I know what is happening. Just stop. But yeah, that's pretty much the only thing I really see them do that is pretty nasty.
I'm just remembering one of the kids when I still taught elementary school sort of do that and then realize, oh, he's got sweets. So he goes and he opens the sweet. He doesn't give me the sweet closed. He opens it, takes it with his snot hand, and he's like, Brandon teacher, for you.
You're like, oh, I can't. That's
So I
sweet of
take
you."
it. I'm like, thank you. I'll eat it later. It's just, not now. I'm full. You know, I had lunch.
at least he
Big
wasn't
lunch.
scratching his ass or anything.
What about you,
That we
Brian?
don't
What
know.
was your annoying kid habit
No, I don't know. I don't.
or disgusting?
Hey, this
kid
man
habit?
was a kid in China. There's no time for annoying habits or nothing. They'll lock you up.
I don't remember. I can't think of anything.
Yeah,
You were
'cause I did it
you
in
were
school.
you were one of the humpers, weren't you?
In private, maybe. Not in public, definitely not.
I used to do one of these a lot. Like I'll pick my nose, then they do like this. You like crumble. it.
Oh yeah, I did that too.
Let it
a
disappear.
lot. Yeah.
Remove the evidence. No, this is removing the evidence. Eating it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I try to think. I wasn't much of a nose picker as a kid. Mine was all about my fingertips.
And putting them places.
The thing is, I had I don't know what it was, but I had like a very sensitive nose when I was a kid, so I used to bleed a lot, like have nosebleeds a lot. So I couldn't pick my nose because if I did, I would have a nosebleed.
I thought this was
Very
going
often.
very differently to where it went. Sensitive nose. I thought you were just just sniffing
No,
shit.
so I couldn't really.
Because that's what
pick
you
my
do
nose.
now.
Is it because you did so much coke? So like,
I was a kid. I didn't do coke yet.
I mean, you're from Colombia or
if
whatever.
anything, the coke fixed that.
I like how we keep changing where he's from.
Yeah, but no, I didn't really pick my nose much because of that.
Good for you.
But that was kind of the best part when you get some of that dry blood in there.
Oh, for sure.
Just change
And it kind of looks like a potato chip or something.
No, it's when you like pick a dry piece, but it brings out this like big piece of still humid part inside.
Next,
And it has like blood on the
And,
end.
yeah, and it's
okay, we've gone
really
too
big,
deep.
and
We've
it's
gone
just
too
like
deep.
completely unclots your nose.
And you just feel your IQ raise.
We've gone too deep, lads. We've gone too deep.
You can subtly smell the freshness of the air.
Damn, I want to pick my nose so bad right now.
Do it.
So I'll get a close
For
up
the
on you.
content. For the
No,
content.
but you know what? I don't know if I mentioned this to you guys, but there is this one student in, now she graduated, but she would, especially when we were doing writing and like the time is running up, she'd get a little bit kind of like anxious, like I gotta finish. And on her chair, she would start moving like this.
Describe what you're doing for the audio listeners.
Basically, imagine...
A dog on a carpet.
No,
Grinding your ass.
no. Imagine
Essentially
a
grinding
girl
your butt.
doing a cowgirl.
Okay.
You
No, no,
can't-
no,
You
no,
can't
no,
do this
no,
when you're
no,
talking
no,
about
no, no.
kids.
you
But that's
can't
exactly what it looked like. So
But
when
you
I
can't
saw
say
that,
that.
no,
You can't-
because when I saw that, I'm like, stop right now,
Bad girls. Right.
stop. Later, 20 years later,
Paper on the nose.
What do you mean 20 years later?
20 years later, do that whenever you are, but not now.
Well, somebody grab that beer away from him.
I'm so scared.
You know what I find very annoying though in my school is just there's this one teacher who walks dragging her feet all the fucking time. And it's like the most laziest walk you'd ever imagine. I fucking hate her.
Name dropper. Name dropper.
Lizzie.
Lizzie, if you're watching this, pick up your feet.
Just pick up your damn feet.
Pick up your feet.
Yeah,
Can,
dude.
can you show me? I'm kind of curious.
just
Oh,
Like just like sliding their feet.
Yeah.
instead of
Sliding,
actually walking.
yeah.
Ugh.
She's maybe practicing like
annoying.
skating or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Skiing.
Nah, dude.
No, but you get those new ski skate thingies. Have you seen them?
Oh, we
They-
saw it.
Yeah, we
they-
saw the
yeah.
videos. Yeah.
They look like
She's
skates.
not wearing those in the school.
Yeah, but she's
So
still
maybe she's
practicing. She's
practicing.
still practicing in a safe environment. You know, the ice is scary.
Nah, dude.
But speaking of safe environments, we have to make a safe environment for one of our Patreons, who is now in Korea.
Oh.
Which apparently was
Oh.
a little bit hungover.
Our boy Mike,
Mike.
who messaged me on Instagram, saying, "Hey, I'm coming to Korea for a month. Let's hang out." Easier.
Nice.
Went out and got absolutely fucked on his first night here. So, Mike, welcome to the game.
We'll have to. So you stay for a month.
Yeah,
We'll have
he's
to
here
have
for a month.
We'll have to have a group outing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I thought I was meeting him yesterday, but apparently he was too hungover to go out again. Which is a Korean staple.
Yeah. You always get drunk your first night and then cancel all of the plans you had for the second day.
My friend who I took out on Friday when my hair caught a light as well, he's been to Korea about 8 times, and whenever he comes alone, so he doesn't really like go out to a club. He'll go to a bar, but we took him to a club and he just got absolutely shit-faced so quickly. And then we went to Norebang afterwards, and the man was just in the corner sleeping. And the next
Classic.
day he messages me, I was like, "Man, I'm just trying to piece together the night. What time did we go to the Norebang? Like 4 or 5? I'm like, not 2. We were there at 2 a.m. So we were there at 2 a.m. I don't know.
What time did we go home yesterday? Now that I think about it.
I have no idea.
Anyway, yeah. So that's been what's going on?
Well,
Ski
yeah.
trip or snowboarding trip?
I graduated.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yay, Hunter. My mom and my uncle and my aunt came. Y'all got to meet them. They were very
they-
happy to
fun.
meet
They
all
brought
of you.
Twinkies.
They did bring Twinkies and Flaming Hot Cheetos
Which we still haven't seen.
Yeah, we haven't
Yeah.
seen nothing.
and Sour Patch Kids.
No, yeah, that's also again me.
Wait,
Yeah,
what
we
did you
jumped
ask
in.
for?
a hug. And you haven't even given him
No, he
that.
asked
Jesus.
for. You were the one that said Twinkies.
How long has
originally.
it been?
No, Twinkies was originally for
Yeah,
him.
Yeah.
But then there's a whole box, and
Of
I'm
course,
like,
yeah.
fucking, give me that sugar.
Then someone said Sour Patch. I think.
Yeah, I'm
He said
Sour Patch.
Sour Patch
Yeah,
Kids,
I
yeah.
said Sour Patch Kids.
How long has it been? 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
3?
Yeah, about
3?
2.5.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, it was 2 weeks.
No, they were super fun.
They left 2 weeks ago. Yeah, they were great. They had a great time. We went to.
Your uncle was a blast.
Dude, he
No,
was
that
a
man.
trooper.
No, he can talk and he listens and he like. Sometimes he just asks so many deep questions. I was like, fuck, I don't think I'm qualified to answer. I was like, shit, it's like, I would love to talk more, but how? Damn, some of them just pierced. I was like, I had to ponder upon the meanings of life. No, they were so good. They were so
He
good.
was an absolute trooper. He went all the way down into the tunnel for like the DMZ tunnel,
Oh, yeah?
and all the way back up. And this is the guy that has bad knees, so he was like dying after that. His legs were just like giving out.
Dude, I remember
But
I was
he
dying
still
after
toughed
that.
it out like for the rest of the trip and stuff. And we had to go a little bit slower for him around times just because after going all the way down and all the way up, basically a 33 flight building is what it's equivalent to. He was just like, oh, I gotta take breaks, and we were like, okay, yeah, that's fine, it's fine. But he made it through everything. There was nothing that he said, I'm not gonna do this because I can't do it. But he went all the way up to the tower, the Namsan Tower. He did the DMZ, and he drank his Vesper Martini.
Oh, the Vespa.
Oh, right,
no,
right, right.
So
that's
happy
good. That's
about.
good. No, the Vespa Martini is good.
That was in La Luz, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we took him to La Luz, and he's everywhere we had gone. He had been like trying to get drinks. Like we took him to this one place near our Airbnb, and he like wanted a certain kind of martini, and it wasn't on the menu. And he was like, "Just ask him to make it." And I was like, "That's not really how they do it here."
No,
Like,
at many places you can.
but this was not one of those places.
If it's like more of the higher end ones. You
yeah,
can't
this
just be
was
yeah.
like a cafe / bar.
Oh, okay, no.
And so I'm like, that person definitely doesn't know how to make drinks.
That guy's
they
like
have a
Malibu,
they have
Malibu
a-
Orange, good.
Yeah, they have an instruction menu on the back, and like they know how to follow the instructions. So I like asked this girl, like, "Can you make this?" And she was like, "I'll Google it." I was like, "Perfect, thank you." But she made it. Like he wasn't like a huge fan of it. When we got to La Luz and he saw Vesper Martini, he was like, "This is my favorite drink. This is the only place I've seen it. I have to get it." And he got one there because originally he said he wasn't going to drink there. He was only going to hang out for like 20 minutes and then leave. But he saw that Vesper Martini and he stayed for like an hour.
Yeah, I was gonna say he didn't stay for 20 minutes. I'll say that.
No, but they loved you guys. They had such a great time. So
That
they're definitely
night-
gonna come back.
I don't know why, but I just decided like, fuck it, I'm just gonna have whiskey, and then the following day, nothing of a hangover. Felt great.
Really?
Nice.
Yeah,
Welcome to the gang, baby.
That was pretty good the next
So
day.
I
too.
think
Hangoverless. Whiskey is it?
yeah. I think from now on maybe I'll just do
My
some whiskey.
I'm down. I'm always
my
down for whiskey.
friend works at a sort of it's a restaurant, but it's like an indie vibe. They change the menu every month, sort of a vibe. But they also a whiskey bar. We should go there.
I'm down.
Dude,
Whiskey tasting.
I've never been a fan of whiskey, but we went out with your coworker and her boyfriend,
Oh yeah.
and he like introduced me to this whiskey. I was like, damn, this is the best whiskey I've ever heard. Makes sense. It's like $300 a bottle.
Come a little closer to me.
Wait, what you doing? Hey.
Y'all are losing the frame. Scoot in a little bit for me, Brandon.
Scoot in.
Yeah, just be closer. You
You're
guys.
making me look huge again. Have you seen in all the videos? I look so fucking big and you guys are so tiny. Why?
Well,
We're a little bit more back, I guess.
I'm not gonna say that I'm making you look bigger.
You calling me fat, motherfucker?
No, I'm calling you built. You've been working out so hard.
Wait, are you double jacketed?
Oh yeah, I have no long padding. It's cold.
That might be contributing to the fact.
No, but last time I didn't.
It's cold as fuck in here.
Last time I never.
Yeah, it
double
is always cold in
jacketed.
here. And we left the door open, I just realized. But that's okay.
No, but in some of the videos, you guys look so tiny, and I'm like, this giant, like half giant, and you just normal
It's because
humans.
you're working out too much. You gotta calm down.
Have you been working
Have you
out?
been working out? Wait
I
a
have
minute.
been. I still go.
Where
3
are my
times a week.
pictures?
Okay.
I didn't know I was supposed to. Am I supposed to send you a picture every time?
I just want to see you leg pressing more than 10 kilograms.
Well, I'm at 20 now, so
Hunter, your body weight. You can walk, thus you can leg press your body weight.
That is true. Hey, the machine is like 5 kilos, you know?
No, don't give me that shit. Leg press machine is no weight. That's nothing.
yeah, I'm at 20.
Oh,
so.
I ordered these like just these weights so I can do it at home, you know. And but I ordered it before I moved to my new place. So when I was moving, I had the bar like with the weights on it, and I was taking this like little trolley with all these boxes in there, and I was just pushing it to the new place, and I was carrying that bar with my other arm like this. So, and I'm just like going with this fucking bar full of weights and pushing this trolley. And it was late, like it was like must have been maybe 3 a.m. or something. And that area has a lot of pochas and bars and whatnot. So I'm just going there, and then this dude, this like, he must have been maybe in his 50s, this dude, like drunk as fuck. He's just kind of like stumbling along, and then he notices me coming from the other way, and then he just looks at me and he smiles and he goes like, "Oh, thank you." Thank you for what? Just carrying this big fucking thing, and he's like, "Thank you."
Okay.
Yeah.
What the?
It was so funny because like since I only moved 2 blocks away, I was like doing a lot of those little trips, moving things past that road.
So you didn't get movers or anything?
No.
Just-
And yeah, every couple of trips I would see something different. Like just at one point there was a group of like maybe 7 to 10 girls fighting with the owner of this one bar, and the police coming in and trying to separate them. And then there was that old drunk dude. There was a couple about to like come to blows, I think. Yeah, it was, and I was doing all of these trips like really late at night, so it was every time.
Yo,
just-
Misa popping.
Yeah, Misa pop.
Misa pop. We gotta get over there, lads.
Yeah,
Maybe this Saturday.
We gotta get there with a video camera. World star.
yeah, it was great.
Damn.
So what's your plans for the future? What are you guys doing?
Maybe for the future, Jesus.
You got any fun things planned coming up?
This week? Yeah, I'm going to a lovely housewarming party
Yeah, it's next Saturday.
next Saturday. Yeah,
Sounds great. I wish I could go.
Yeah.
Well,
No, actually, I wish you just don't come.
Well, I'm not.
Yeah,
so-
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wish
I
granted.
heard you weren't invited.
Yeah, I was invited, but I got uninvited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm going to Japan March
Yeah.
14th
Oh yeah.
to meet our boy Ricky.
Ricky.
Lauren's also going
Oh yeah?
to meet her boss, her team leader or something. Yeah.
Cool.
Nice. On 14th? To where? Osaka? Or
I can't remember the exact date now, but sort of just like a day or two, just flying over
Tokyo, Osaka? Where?
Kyoto.
Kyoto.
I'm
We're
going.
gonna have to go day trip there.
I'm
Like-
go.
We're gonna stay one night in Kyoto too.
I'm going to Qingdao too for a day.
Oh yeah,
That'd be fun.
visa done.
Yeah.
Why did you invite me to for like? It's not even 24 hours.
Well, if we get there like at noon, we have the whole day there. Then come back the next day. It's great, dude. You know how
Yo,
much the ticket
no,
is?
I'm not gonna lie. I
How
did
much?
check.
It's like 100,000 round trip.
No, I did check the price.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, it's like 100,000. Go at like 8 a.m. Come back the next day at midnight. That's 2 days.
I don't know why.
That's 2 days.
I'm just imagining the fucking airplane fucking. just has.
It doesn't matter.
Greeting
It's only
sounds.
like an hour and a half flight. It's fine.
You'll make it.
But what's over there?
Qingdao is like
The
it's a
beer.
beach city.
The beer where they piss in the
Yeah.
Yeah, where they
Yeah.
piss in the beer.
they piss in the vats.
No, it's a nice city. It's like a really big city. They have beaches. They have beer.
And
This man's going to the beach.
you're gonna go to the beach. It's fucking March.
It's a
If-
beach.
if you
It's a
would have
beach
said-
where a certain group of people like to go to.
Uh oh.
What is that?
This man's speaking in tongues now.
Yeah.
Huh? Harry
It's
Potter.
a
Get him, Hunter. Please translate.
It's a beach that Russian girls like to go to.
Oh. Who? You're talking to 2 Korea boos. They don't know Russian women.
I should have said it.
The
so
Russia's on the
random.
wrong side of Asia for these 2. You need to go to Yellow Asia.
Yeah. Well, anyways, I was
To be fair,
just.
if you would have said like
Korean men.
go on a Friday or Saturday, maybe. But it's like
Well, we could go on a Saturday, but that's when actually. So here's the thing, I totally forgot about this, but in the morning there is a wedding from Sophie's university friends, so we got to go to that. But you know, Korean weddings don't last very
30
long.
minutes,
so,
baby. Go.
Yeah, so that and maybe like hanging out for drinks and everything will be done by noon or 1. So I can't leave Saturday morning. So and then the housewarming party is
housewarming
on
party,
Saturday
yeah.
night or afternoon, maybe night. So then do that. So then I said, okay, let's do it Sunday. But then I need to come back Monday because Monday afternoon I gotta work.
and you have
so-
to go now.
Yeah, wait. I don't get the whole.
should be, yeah.
Why do you need to go for the visa run?
It's complicated.
It's just always better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's complicated. It's not. It's too uninteresting for the podcast, I think.
Gotcha.
This man.
So when do you start your
you
Korean
could be
lessons?
providing some
not
good
sure.
content here for potential comers to Korea.
But it could be. But the problem is that my situation is particular, so it wouldn't really help.
Yeah.
Did you just go to Skyscanner, like, pick the cheapest thing you could find?
Pretty much. I selected the dates, and then I just went. I put like round trip and go like anywhere,
Yeah.
and then sorted by trip by price. I mean, and I think maybe Shanghai was the cheapest one, but I've been to Shanghai. So no, you know what? And you know what happened was that to Shanghai, that cheap flight would take like 5 hours or something. And the reason why was because it was going to Qingdao and then to Shanghai. So I was like, okay, let me search what happens if I go to Qingdao instead. And then it gave me the same price, but it was just Qingdao.
Yeah.
So then I was like, okay, I've never been there, and it's a very short flight. So yeah, let's go check it out.
You know, ours is
Nice.
cheap. What other flight? Thailand.
Oh,
You know what was
Summer trip?
really fucking dirt
or
cheap?
winter trip?
Flights to Jeju.
Yeah.
Jeju's
Yeah,
always
it
cheap. No,
costs-
Jeju's
It's like
always cheap.
30,000
Yeah, no, Jeju's
round
always cheap.
trip.
Especially
Yeah.
now.
What
'cause-
the
Especially now,
fuck?
summer. It's not
Yeah.
summer. Yeah.
I was like,
You-
God
you never
damn,
been?
I should go there.
Never
no.
been?
Let's go.
I've never been either.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, surely we can have a boys' trip to Jeju then, since
Sure.
fucking getting to Thailand seems to be impossible.
Let's do it before April.
Before April?
Yeah, because that's when the prices will start going up.
Ah,
Well,
right.
it goes up like fucking $30.
No, but yeah.
So it's $60.
No, when it's
instead of-
when, you know when it's expensive, my students are like, oh, a round trip to Jeju is like $80 these days. I'm like, what?
Yeah, Dude, I come from Iceland where every trip is a minimum $500.
Yeah.
We don't even
South
have
America
to
too.
stay the night. We can even save on hotel. You go in the morning, come back at night. Huh.
Yeah, we talked about this before, I think, me and you.
Nah, but we should stay at least one night.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, no, I'm just saying to make it easier for you two.
I have a request because there is one place that I would want to go on Jeju.
Where?
There's a restaurant called the Tennessee Kitchen,
I don't want to go.
I think I
And
drove
it's-
past there.
owned by a person from Tennessee.
I'm not getting with you. From Chattanooga?
Yeah.
Or is it what I
I
call
don't know
it?
if she's from Chattanooga. but
Chatta-
she's from
Well,
Tennessee.
I think I drove past there last time I was there.
Yeah.
Why would
It's
I
very
go to
popular there.
Jeju
It's
to
like
go
a
to
burger.
a
It's kinda-
restaurant that is
I'm just saying, I just want to go
Tennessee?
buy it.
It's kinda on the
I
right
just wanna
side,
go
right?
buy it. I don't know. I've never been. But I want to go. So maybe we need to stay 2 days so I can go to my Tennessee.
I'm always down for Jeju. I love it.
Let's go.
Next weekend?
Eat some black
I brought
pig.
my parents there 2 times.
Yeah, you always go. That's like the only time this guy fucking posts pictures.
Is that what I'm saying too? Yeah.
Wait.
Hey,
would
we got blessed with a picture on the timeline.
Yeah.
You didn't cut it. You weren't there.
What?
We got posted onto Dogger's Instagram.
Oh, really?
That's
First
an
time I
honor.
posted on Instagram in
Yeah.
like 3 years. I didn't even post
No,
my
you
Bali
posted
trip.
some you posted some from your Bali trip, or was it from
it's just a
Iceland?
story.
No,
It's a
just
story.
stories.
talking about his post.
He posted.
I made like a post.
like a post.
No,
not
but
a
I thought it
story.
was a story too. No?
You know, he posted it and then he shared it as his story. But
The
for
one
the
that he
body
posted
trip,
of us
the body
was
trip was
the post.
only
Only
story.
stories.
The man posted for the
Yeah.
first time in 3 years.
Yeah.
I had so much fun snowboarding, so I like.
In the second half.
I was gonna say because at the first half it could have gone either way.
Yeah.
I was convinced if the second run was like the first run, Dog would have said fuck this shit and left.
I'm going to
You
the bar.
fuck this
get
shit.
my
Go to
unlimited
the bar.
drinks.
Yeah, go to the bar and
You
sit.
guys snowboard for 4 hours. I'll be drinking all day.
But damn, that was fun.
And I think had that happened, had he given up and gone to the bar and had unlimited drinks until we finished, he would have had just as much fun. He still would have come back going, I had such a good time. Yeah, it was fun.
But it's so funny, like going one time to do something, and now I'm like, I want to buy a board, I want to buy a beer.
Addicted to it.
Lauren even said she was like, well, I told her the sort of story of like how you even said I can't go into a board shop. I'm just gonna fucking buy a board. And Lauren was like, yeah. Dogger sounds like he has poor spending habits on like particular shit, you know.
On particular shit.
Yeah, on
Yeah.
particular shit.
I don't really spend money, but when I spend money, I can't
Yeah,
spend
like
money.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
You wanna spend it on the good stuff.
I like quality.
Yeah. All right, I think this was a good comeback episode. Thank you guys for
We
listening.
kind of went off rails a little bit there,
Yes,
but
there's no boundaries.
I don't know.
Oh, talking about your board.
Yeah, no, it is something. I don't know, whatever.
And if you want
Starting
to
to
hear us
kick
with
in.
even less boundaries, you should check out our Patreon, which we'll be filming right after this.
Yeah.
$5 a month to get access to our Patreon at www.patreon.com/those
Those foreign guys.
Anyways, guys, thanks for listening. Sorry we weren't around for couple days, couple weeks. We had so much going on, but we're back now. So glad to have you here. We're glad to be back, and we'll see you guys hopefully in 2 weeks. And if you want more content, check out our Patreon. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube, like the video, and
Flick the bell.
And follow us on Instagram because I'm going to be posting some reels. Brandon's going to be so happy.
Believe it
the
when I
next
see
episode.
it.
Yep.
Believe it when
Just,
I
Also,
just
edit
wait. Next episode.
The picture of the hair.
And
It's at the
Yeah.
I'll
beginning.
put the picture of the hair at the
Can
beginning.
you just put it as the thumbnail?
Sure, even better. Even see, this is why doggers. Really quick side note at the very end here. When my family first came here, we were sitting down having beers and stuff like that, and they were like, what does Dogger do on the podcast? Like, he doesn't talk that much. He's kind of quiet. And then they met him, and the next day they were like, we love Dogger. He's so interesting. And my mom says, and I quote, Dogger's much cuter in person.
Oh.
Sorry about that. I'm taken, you know?
Anyway, guys, thanks for listening, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.